Hi, my name is Ashley Peterson. I am the founder at Free Spirited Faith and the creator of several signature courses and processes to help you to understand and implement the new knowledge you receive on how to be a better co-creator in your reality so that you can start shaping those goals and dreams, bucket list items into live experiences that you have in your life every day. I would love to help you to learn how to do that better, and I would love to invite you to visit my website, www.freespiritedfaith.com, where you can find out more about my courses, books, upcoming live events and retreats, and other opportunities to work with me one-on-one. So today I want to talk to you about your different declarative and non-declarative memories. What's the difference between a declarative memory and a non-declarative memory? A declarative memory is something that you have to think about and you have to be consciously aware of. Like, you have to think about how to do it. So if you are going to learn a new skill, like if you want to learn how to ride a bike, or if you want to bake cookies, or if you want to drive a car, any new skill that you learn, you go through the process of learning that I talked about in my other video, from thinking to doing to being. So in that first step of that process, as you're thinking, you have to consciously think about it. You have to think, okay, first I have to turn the car on. Okay, then I have to put it in gear. Okay, now I can back it up. Or, if you climb on your bicycle, you have to remember, okay, first I have to balance the bike, and then I have to pedal, and I have to maintain my balance, and I have to use the handlebars to steer it. You have to consciously think about each step you're doing and everything you're doing along the way so that you can be aware of the result that you're going to have. And the way that you do that is by looking at each of the steps as you are progressing through this learning process. Now, the more you implement that new knowledge, the more you practice that same behavior, the more you repeat that information and that experience and that process of doing something different, the more it sinks into your mind and into your neural networks, and it lays down new neural networks when you learn new knowledge and when you learn something new. And those neural networks become solidified as you practice through that repetitive cycle of doing it over and over, of thinking those things through over and over. Whether you're thinking them through, like just in your mind and not actually hands-on, or whether you're doing it hands-on, you get almost the same result. That's why Olympians and athletes and people who are very top elite professionals, or the top of whatever their profession is, the top athletes, the very successful people, the Olympians, they are usually visualizing that experience as well as practicing it hands-on. They do both because you get a lot of benefit just out of visualizing and conceptualizing and thinking about what it is you want to do differently. So that's a very powerful tool, is just visualizing things and walking through the process when you're not able to physically actually do it. And then, of course, actual physical hands-on experience is important. Now, as you've repeated that enough, you will begin to solidify those new neural networks, and those things will become habitual for you. So as we talked about in the process of change, you move from thinking to being to doing. So once that's a natural thing that you just naturally do, like now whatever skill that you've been practicing, whether it's riding your bike or driving your car or whatever it is that you have repeatedly been doing and becoming more fluent at and more experienced with, turns into non-declarative memories for you. So you no longer have to consciously think about what you're doing. You just do it habitually. You know exactly how to brush your teeth. You know exactly how to do a lot of the daily mundane things that you do every morning. If you make eggs, you know how to make the eggs. You don't have to think about the eggs. You don't have to think about the process of doing it. You just naturally do it. So that's what a non-declarative memory is. So the process of creating new habits and change is moving your new memories and experiences from declarative to non-declarative. And as they become non-declarative, that just becomes a new habit and routine, and you don't even have to think about it anymore. And that's what we call a new state of being. You're being something different. So you're moving this from your conscious thought of the neocortex into the limbic emotional brain, and then on to your cerebellum, where it is now a habitual process. So we'll talk about that in a different video. I'd invite you to look at some more videos and also to visit my website, www.freespiritedfaith.com, where you can learn about more in-depth courses where we go over these concepts more in depth and work through them as a step-by-step process. I would love to lead and guide you on that process and to help you with whatever it is you are trying to create into your reality. Love your life, live with passion, and have a great day.